Hey guys, Dimitro from Law Squared. There is another video which you may have seen which is around company structures, and in this one I'm going to speak about growth and how that might impact your structure. Growth means you've got more customer demand, you've got more responsibility, more liabilities, and really bringing this all together into a sound business structure is pretty critical and important. So just a few tips that you should be aware of when your business is growing, and that is that it's important to have a clear organizational map. You're no longer alone. You've got employees to worry about, clients to worry about, suppliers to worry about, customers to worry about, creditors, debtors, everything that you can think of. And so it's really important to have a very clear understanding and roadmap of where you are, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. Growth doesn't just impact structure in a commercial sense, but it also changes the culture and structure of the company. So think about when you've got an office space, you're in a co-working space, what does it really mean, and how does you ensure that all the people in your team are on board, breathing the same message, day in, day out. Everybody is championing the same tune as you are. Remember, as a founder, you are truly passionate about what it is that you've created. And now it's really important that you ensure the company culture reflects that and that everybody is on board marching the same march. It's really important to have transparent systems in place. By writing manuals, explaining everything, involving your team in some of those key decision making of your business. So when you have a team meeting, being very clear about what is being achieved this week, who you're meeting with, where you're going, where you're not going, and being very open and transparent about all those steps within your business. Often as founders, we think that it's so closed and I'm the founder, I should know all the information for the team to just do the work and get along with it. But getting team buy-in is pretty critical. And doing that early on in the business will really impact and change your culture and ensure there's a positive culture around. What's really important also, particularly around structure, is third-party investment and intellectual property. Okay. In businesses, we all create intellectual property. Day in, day out, there is IP being created. This video right here is IP, which technically I own, but as part of our relationship with Think Tank, this is now Think Tank's IP for them to use and create it, and also to display it and show it to their members. People often underestimate the value of IP and how you can use IP and actually make money from IP, or what we say, exploit IP. Having your IP, particularly depending on your business, in its own structure, and that IP being licensed back to your business is critical. It allows you to grow in ways you didn't even think of. So feel free to reach out and have a chat to me, particularly around the IP structure and protection. Another key aspect around growth and your structure is third-party investment. So I mentioned it in an earlier video around why it's important that you should have a company structure, particularly if you're looking for third-party investment. And it's really important to understand that investors want shares, and so if you're a sole trader or if you're a partnership, there are no shares that investors can buy into. They want a piece of your pie, and all you can give them is shares, and that is your pie that you can cut up and give up to a whole variety of investors. Setting up the right company with very clear structures, particularly around protecting your IP, protecting your operations, and having a holding company that sits around that is pretty critical. So if anybody is looking at raising money in particular, then please reach out to someone like myself or even an accountant and understand what structure you should really be in. And probably the last consideration is around growing internationally. What will allow you to grow internationally? What will allow you to trade internationally, both having clients, consumers, or even relationships overseas. And again, setting up right from the outset will really ensure that you are clearly established and in a really good position to grow without the need to change your business all of a sudden once you're already at that peak. Thanks.